Hey everybody, welcome back to day 3 out of 100 of making comics every day for 100 days. And specifically personal projects for 30 minutes at least every day. Okay, so now we got the introduction out of the way, what have I been working on? I haven't done anything yet today. Wrapping up a client project, I don't want to say a project, but the work that I have to do today I'm wrapping up and sending off to the client. Then I've got the rest of the night before beddy times to work on my project. And right now, anyway, I wanted to say, throw it there so I can start speaking some terms to you guys, speaking some words to you guys. The tentative title right now for the book is called Black Tower, and I'll explain more as we go, and you guys are going to see art and all the pretty pictures and the texties and all that stuff. So you guys can see what's going on with all that stuff. And I realized that I've been doing some false promises over the last 2 videos. I was supposed to show you guys concept art, how I'm doing the scripting. You can kind of see it back there on the wall. We're gonna take a trip out there in a second, but I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't think I can rotate the camera while I have no idea how to work this stuff. But I'm gonna flip it around. Hopefully you guys can see this, and it's not too bright. If it is, I'm gonna see it once I see the recording. Hopefully it's fine. If not, figure out a way to get there. What I'm gonna show you, it's nothing groundbreaking, especially if you guys have been following me on Facebook. But more art's going to develop. We're gonna get some sweet pictures soon. But the main character's name is Bria. And I'll just show you a quick picture. Let's see if I can kind of... where's the monitor? Is her face showing up, or is it getting all blown out? There we go. Okay, so that's her there. As you can see, somebody actually posted a comment saying, "Hey, sweet, she looks like a dominatrix." That's definitely not the look I'm going for. However, the look I am trying to go for is more of I'll get used to it, guys, I promise. But the look I'm trying to go for is a little bit more gothic. Some of the influences that I'm going for this style-wise, even that's a little rough, but Berserk is an awesome manga. I haven't ever watched the show version, the anime, but I don't want to say this is that. But if I had to compare it to something that's off the top of my head, like that. So chunky armor. Really, there's only going to be 3 main characters, but let's just go over here to the plots. I'll show you guys. I haven't actually showed you guys too much of my stuff. I've got a couple covers up here for the standard. We got this one was done for the trade paperback, issues 1, 2, and 3. We got issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, and nothing. I still have to print off issues 5 and 6. And the reason why I have these up here is just to spice the wall up, as well as, you know, it's kind of I'm proud of it. You know, it's the first trade paperback that I've finished. My good buddy Will Robson definitely helped me get there. He helped us out on the last issue with some artwork. That has nothing to do with this, but I wanted to show you because it's there. So, you guys probably can't read this stuff yet, and that's good, that's fine. I like to just have space on my wall to just throw stories at. This is the only spot I have right now because it's kind of getting crowded. But this is the Doug TeNapel method. I don't know if he still writes this way. If you don't know who he is, most people know him from a video game that he did artwork called Earthworm Jim. Ghostopolis is a trade paperback that he did through Scholastic. Tommysaurus Rex, I believe, is another one. Cardboard. Really cool stuff. On a forum, I forget, like I was doing some digging, guys. I watched a YouTube video where he was talking about his kind of about his writing, and I dug how he talked about it, just like how I can't speak right now. Jeez. And what he was saying was some really cool stuff, and I followed some links, again digging, and on his forums on his website, he briefly broke it down. He doesn't actually have any tutorials or anything, which is a shame because I think this is something that's kind of cool. I haven't actually heard of this method anywhere else other than on his site. But it makes it very simple to see it. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick rundown. I've actually done something like this before. If you go back to my 24-hour comic book challenge that I did, I'm more than sure this is the exact same method that I did for that because it makes it very simple. So, again, we're going to get funky town with the cameras. Where's one? Okay. Anyway, so you start with 3 note cards, okay? 1, 2, and 3. And that's basically your beginning, middle, and end. Up here, I like to keep this up here, just ideas that I'm asking myself to remind myself. The beautiful thing I didn't even say that I have when I do this sort of thing is I'm walking by this every day multiple times. I quickly glance at it, or I take like 10 seconds to just look it over, see how it's feeling. I can take these plots, rip them up, throw them out, move them somewhere else. That's the beauty of it. Your theme can kind of go up here as well, like what is it you're trying to do. You guys heard me talk about it. I want to keep it very simple. You know, the hero goes into a dungeon, kills a dragon, saves a princess. That's the general plot, but as you guys will see, hopefully it doesn't seem like that, okay? Again, I'm not going to go over the specifics of what's here. I want you guys to actually read the damn book. So anyway, so what I like to do is I usually like to start with the ending. The ending to me is the whole point of the book. That's where your message that you're trying to get out there, what it is you're trying to say, is usually there. And then your method of getting your first card here is the opposite. It's like your argument to what you're trying to say. The middle part is the beefy part that I think everybody has trouble with. I personally have trouble with, is the middle. How does the argument presented in the beginning turn into the theme or the statement I'm trying to make? There's a lot of work that has to go in here to make it believable, and that's the hard part. Again, the people that I talk to or the friends that I know, this right here is the hardest part. This right here is probably the next hardest part, because people want to make it feel worthwhile. If you're asking people to invest some time, it takes a while, right? So one more time, you got your beginning, middle, and end. The next thing you do is you get 3 more cards under each one of these, and you make another beginning, middle, and end. Okay? So for example, it would be, just to say what's kind of here roughly, it's like, hero enters tower, okay? So the last thing here has to be your hero entering the tower, because that's the last point you kind of have. The opposite would be here. So it could be hero arrives at tower. And then what is the argument or the discussion that happens? What is it? Is that he can't get in because there's a giant cyclops blocking the door. He has to fight it. So that would kind of present itself, right? Shows up to the tower, has to defeat the obstacle, gets into the tower. You've already accomplished this. Move on to the next. Same thing. Now, what I'm not doing, I don't think. I may not. I haven't decided yet. This stuff I have to iron out pretty well before I start getting into the big stuff. But what you would do next is one more stage of a beginning, middle, and end for each one of these cards. I believe you end up with 27 cards. And what that does is it moves your stuff along. It makes things that are gross. Let's get the finger off there. It makes plots very easy to come up with, maneuverable. You can move them. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with them. And that's the beauty of it, right? That's the whole point of it, is trying to make it as easy as frickin' possible, because I might be speaking for myself. Writing is hard. Writing is very hard. Drawing is very hard. I've done a lot more drawing than writing. And that's where this is starting to come into, eventually, hopefully, it all gels together when we're making our own stuff. But we're already at the 8-minute mark. I really don't want these to be going that long. Like I say, I got to finish my client work. Then I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of work today. I was thinking of maybe working on a logo as well. Now that Black Tower is starting to sound a little, it's rubbing off on me. And it's relevant to the story. Instead of a castle, it's a black tower, and the black motif and all that stuff lends itself to a dark undertone and all that fun stuff. Okay, so anyway, hope you guys are rocking out your projects. Hope you guys are killing your artwork and your stories and all that fun stuff. Keep that motivation high. The last 2 videos, I have gone back to read the comments. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. We got a long way to go. Like I said, in the second video, I won't keep saying this, but this is really like day 7 now, I think it is, out of 100 days. But because I wasn't able to record, I'm going to try to be better on that. But theoretically, it's that, but I'm still calling it day 3. We are going to do 100 days of these videos. So again, thank you guys so much. Keep reading comics. Keep making comics. I'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you soon. Bye.